Crunchy.
Hello, Crunch community. My name is Levi Out Loud. Call me Levi. Call me Loud. Just don't call me out. I'm here with John, and we'll be giving out our review of Demon Slayer: The Infinity Castle Volume One. I guess it's Volume One, or I guess Infinity Castle is just the title, and then maybe they'll have like a sequel title. You think so?
I'd probably call it like a volume. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Volume
I
One.
think that kind of sounds like how it would be distributed.
Yeah, but I guess like with questions straight out of the bank, should you watch this movie? Yes, you should. I don't even think it's in theaters anymore. So
Probably
yeah,
not. It's probably not in
yeah,
theaters. But if you did not catch this in IMAX, I am sorely sorry for you
yes,
because I don't think you got the full experience if you didn't see it in IMAX.
it is very unfortunate, but it is just a cinematic art piece. It is just something truly amazing. From all of things that you see in animation, like Disney and Pixar, this is just a breath of fresh air, and it really
Yeah,
shows that anime is on the rise. It is incredible how many records this movie's breaking.
I think it beat out
Fantastic Four.
it beat out Fantastic Four, right?
Yeah, that is fucking insane. How could an anime movie, so many seasons into it, beat a Marvel film? Something as popular as Fantastic Four.
I mean, it just shows where we're at in society, man. Because I mean, anime has never been as popular as it is now.
Hmm.
Like it was seen as something weird,
Yeah.
like when we were kids. Like you were weird if you liked anime,
Oh hell yeah, man.
and I got some of that too. Like in the side of town I grew up on, I couldn't really let people know I was into anime outside of like Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
Like you were seen pretty weird if you were into anime. So
Yeah.
I got into anime a little late, and I had to like kind of hide the fact that I was into anime.
Yeah, man.
you know?
I would say I watch Dragon Ball Z and something else, and like people automatically think I'm like Naruto running across the playground and shit. I'm like, I don't do that
Yeah.
because I
So
watch this
like
shit.
we have come a long way, dude, for anime to now be more
It's
mainstream
mainstream.
now. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
it is. Yeah, it's really weird, man. It's really weird. And I feel like those that tease me went out to watch this movie, which
Probably watch
pisses
Demon
me off.
Slayer, right?
It pisses me off. I'm like, how dare you? How
Yeah.
fucking dare you? But anyway, yeah, as I said, this is breaking records. I think it's like number one in Japan.
Yeah.
Um, for the longest while, I think Mugen Train beat
Oh
Spirited
yeah.
Away, and
Yeah, yeah,
Spirited
yeah.
Away had it like since like 2001 or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
absolutely, absolutely. Because I mean, Studio Ghibli is notoriously like the
yeah.
most famous studio for putting out movies, anime movies. Like this
Um,
is kind of like the first time we've seen like a movie adapted from like manga, right? Like in terms
hmm,
of like it being like like the season. Like the season has been going on, and like we expected it to just come out as another season, and the source material from the manga was all used in the movie. Like instead of making it into a season as traditional, they decided to make it into a movie, which is I don't know if this is the first time we've seen it. I really don't know the history on that, but I loved how they didn't make this movie not noob friendly. What's it called? Like if you had no prior knowledge of Demon Slayer, like you were shit out of luck. Like they didn't cater to that. Like this was
oh,
all like for fans. Like they created this story as for fans, and if you're keeping up with the story, like they didn't do any sort of backtracking, catching you up to where we're at, giving you any sort of synopsis of what we're doing now. Like we just pick up right where we left off, and
I,
I loved that.
I think it was pretty. I think it's pretty easy to follow. I don't
Yeah.
like. I
But
think
but but
even
the
then
thing is
they
that they
picked
don't
off.
cater. Like they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
they
yeah,
don't
yeah.
spend any time at all going back other than like, the typical flashback scenes or something that gives more to the plot. But like they don't cater to like you never saw season 1 through 4 or 5 like well tough luck. Like they didn't
Yeah.
do any of that and I like that.
Let's see. It is the highest grossing anime film of all time with 555 million. Same total also makes the highest grossing Japanese film of all time. Yeah, it is just breaking records. Like it even beat Pokemon. Like Pokemon was probably like the most popular animated movie for a while.
Mhm.
Demon Slayer beat it in a day. It beat its weekend in a day.
Well,
And
like back then, man, not a lot of people were into Pokemon like that. Like it
no,
wasn't.
Pokemon's crazy. Pokemon's
I know,
crazy.
no, no, but like with kids, yes, but like in terms of like how think about
Yeah,
how many
yeah,
adults are
yeah, yeah.
into Demon Slayer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see where you're saying. It's definitely parents taking their kids to Pokemon, and this one,
Yes.
it's parents taking their kids to Demon Slayer.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. There was a baby in my showing of Demon Slayer. 2 minutes into the movie, baby started crying. Like surprise, dude. Like, yeah, your
Yeah.
baby doesn't like the loud noises, so they never came back in after that. So whoever was taking care of that baby never came back and watched the rest of the movie, dude. So
Yeah, I was like, I think I had a baby in my theater too. I was like, God damn it! Why did the babysitter call out? Well, why
I
would you do this? Why
I
would you
don't
do this to everyone?
I wouldn't understand why you would think taking your baby to a Demon Slayer movie is good.
Or at any movie, at any movie. I just don't understand. At any movie.
But yeah, dude. So it was awesome. It was an awesome experience.
Yes, it was. The fighting choreography was very amazing. With this movie, I was looking forward to it really because Shinobu is one of my favorite Hashiras, and Zenitsu, and I really enjoyed their fights in the manga. And given that their fights are kind of maybe the weakest in the entire Infinity Castle, arc.
Yeah.
So they did them justice. They did them way better in the
Oh,
manga,
absolutely.
and it was just something that it was just fanatical, man. It was fanatical. Like even the fit, like look at this Infinity Castle image, dude.
Oh yeah,
It was
like
just
I wanted to touch on the CGI they use, man. Like this is a testament to like yeah,
Mhm.
we've seen bad CGI in anime before. We really have. We've seen terrible CG. But it goes to show that when you use it as a tool and not like a crutch, you can do wonders. Like it really enhanced the experience of going to see this in an IMAX theater. It really does. It really lends itself very well because you
Yeah,
just feel the chaos of the buildings. Like in this scene in particular, when the buildings are just coming up and moving around and all the movement that's going on, like you feel that chaos so much better than I think you probably would have gotten out of like hand drawn stuff, you know?
yeah. They did take some liberties. I think there were definitely some moments that were in the manga, and it was just like little cameos of like the Hashiras just kind of being glazed, showing off their sword skills and stuff like that. So that was a nice touch. The what was I gonna say? I did go and see it in English just because I had a friend, and he watches mostly stuff in English, and he didn't want to read throughout the entire movie. So
Hmm.
I was like, yeah, I'll go ahead and chase after that. I don't mind English or Japanese, and they did a really really great job, a really fantastic job, and everyone knows about this, but it's weird. Like they're calling the lead actor Channing Tatum voiced one of the characters. He voiced the Master Dojo
Yeah.
guy. So there's like Channing Tatum lead in this Demon Slayer movie. I was like, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
That's kind of a stretch calling it a lead, dude.
Yeah, it's the articles that realize the anime film thing. But yeah, they did a really surprising well. Like the voice acting really hit. I enjoyed especially Zenitsu's performance. Like that
Mhm.
that fight with Kigaku was just super amazing, man. I can't stop glazing that. I know a lot of people probably would have preferred the Akaza versus Giyu. And it's been a while since I read the manga,
Mhm.
but I didn't realize we would be getting the Akaza fight. I did not realize that. I thought
Yeah,
Shinobu.
I was surprised by the runtime. It's like
Yeah.
2.5 hours.
Yes. Oh my
I
god.
was very surprised by the runtime because I was, when they originally announced that it's going to be a movie, I was very skeptical that it was going to be like 3 or 4 episodes per movie, and then that in case calls it like 4 movies and they're going to be skipping out on some content here and there. But I was very surprised that it's 2.5 hours and they took their time, like you said, like each fight took its time, each backstory took its time. Like there was no rushing. I felt like
Yeah.
in this storytelling movie version, and I don't hate it. I don't hate this at all. Like some people complained about how some of the story dragged, but I don't mind that. I enjoyed that because that we would have that, but that's part of the anime experience. And this type of storytelling that Demon Slayer is known for, which is like it takes its time when a demon is, kind of going through their backstory. And they held true to that. And I feel like as of right now, like Akaza's story has been the most impactful of all of them
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah. Akaza was probably the most, probably the best backstory of all out of all the demons, in
Yeah.
my opinion. I think his is probably the most prominent. I don't think, except for Gyotaro,
Mhm.
where he probably has the one that actually has some substance to it.
Yeah.
I will say, so when you're talking about like the story dragged on for a little bit, I've been hearing that people fall asleep during this part. I've heard from two instances, and then for me, I was like, God, this is taking a while. And it's just when Tanjiro is trying to figure out the fighting spirit. I
Yeah.
feel like that took that's I think that's what everyone's like. God, this is taking a while. It does take a while. I'm like Jesus.
Mhm.
He just keeps
I'd,
saying
I'd say
fighting
yeah, it's like
spirit.
a good 10 minutes
Yeah,
of him just kind of monologuing, I
yeah,
guess. But I do understand why they get to that. I mean, I think well, you have to read the manga to kind of understand why that was
yeah,
so significant. But
yeah.
that's what I
But
mean. Like when you go back and you watch all three of them at the same time, you're gonna be like, okay, this is why it's so significant. But
for me, it was
that's why I liked it because they took their time. Like they didn't cut corners, in my
yeah.
opinion.
For me, it was a lot more humorous because in the manga, you're just reading his like monologue. In
Mhm,
the anime, you actually see Giyu fight Akaza, and me and Oni
mhm.
were making jokes like, "God damn, like this dude's monologuing for
Yeah.
10 minutes while Giyu's trying to hold off Akaza."
Yeah, uh-huh.
Wow, Giyu's so amazing. He's really holding his own. I'm not holding my own, Tanjiro. It was
I
really
have
hilarious.
internal bleeding.
I like. Oh yeah, I also like that part where he's like, "My back hurts, and now I'm pissed off."
Yeah.
But that fight scene with Kaza and Gi was just something else, man. I did not think they could do that many creative liberties with that fight. It was just
Yeah.
insane. I did not think that something like that, as amazing as it was in the manga, it does the manga way better. Like
Yeah. If
this
you're
is
one of
where
those people that just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna read the manga, I know what happens," like, it's a disservice to have this content be available and not take advantage of it. Like, you have to watch this anime, dude. If you are a fan of Demon Slayer and you're only satisfied with the manga, you are doing a disservice to yourself.
I was even surprised with Shinobu's fight with what's his name? Doma.
Doma, yeah.
When she like went full out with her centipede form,
Mhm.
that was really good. That was it's just breathtaking, and I'm
Yeah.
excited to see what the next two movies bring. The third movie that comes out, I'm gonna go in completely blind because that's where I stopped the manga. I read from when Mugen Train started. I was like, I'm just gonna read the manga. So I started reading it at work all the way up until probably where the third movie's gonna start, and I was like, I gotta stop myself. I'm just gonna wait till the end. So second movie, I'm completely excited for. I think I don't even know what's in the third movie yet, but second movie is just gonna be insane. It's definitely oh man, I can't wait for it, man. I can't wait for
Man,
it. I'm
dude.
not gonna give any spoilers because we're on the first movie, but that
Yeah.
second movie is probably gonna maybe double its ticket sales.
Yeah, man. And so we're kind of gonna get into like my theory now. So like with the success of Demon Slayer
Mhm.
and it adapting it into a movie instead of seasons, I hesitate for the future for other animes to be like, we can do that too. Can they really do that? This is my question because they're gonna see this cash grab that Demon Slayer just put in, but are they gonna put in that work? Are they gonna do that same kind of justice that Demon Slayer got? Because right now, this was like I said, I don't know if anyone's ever done this, so it's a home run right now. They cashed big. They delivered and they did something really amazing. Now I feel like it opens the doors to us getting a pile of shit of from an anime that
Mhm.
may not have the same kind of following or may not have the same kind of story that can hold it up like that. So I don't know, man. So maybe in the future we might get like a movie for like Dan to Dan or something like that. Or we get something for Kaiju number 8. So like who knows who wants to do something like that? Because Attack on Titan kind of did something like that, but they did
Yeah,
it on Crunchyroll.
they had the straight to TV movie.
Yeah, yeah. So they had that. I mean, which technically you could have probably showed that in a movie theater. I mean, I think they had the animation and stuff. I thought it was still pretty good.
Yeah.
But like, who's gonna try to do that next to go in the theater, man? I don't know who's gonna try to do that next. I don't know if they're gonna have the story, they're gonna have the animation, or they're gonna have the budget, dude. So I feel like whoever tries to do it next better at least be close to what Demon Slayer put out there, man. Because if not, it's not gonna do very well.
So if I'm not mistaken, so Jujutsu Kaisen came
Yeah,
out
that's
with
the
the
other one.
origin movie. That I don't think did as well. Maybe it's just because it was focused on different character, which I don't know about it because like I think Yuta is more popular than Itadori as a character.
Yeah,
I don't know. I thought the animation was really nice. I don't know why it didn't do as well as Mugen Train. Well, do I actually no? I'll probably put Mugen Train above Yuta in terms of
yeah,
storytelling.
me too. I
At
agree.
one point, it was just a whole bunch of cameos at the end of the origin movie, and then so Chainsaw Man is currently
Coming
in
up
Japan,
next.
and that one is not performing as well. But I think it's also just because of demographic.
True.
I know Demon Slayer is all gore and but it's not as adult as Chainsaw Man.
Yeah, I will say Chainsaw Man does have a little bit more of an adult theme than
Yeah,
Demon
like
Slayer.
there's literally in the trailer like Makima in a in lingerie, like
Yeah,
just not
it's
as
got a different adult theme.
yeah, different adult thing. But I don't know, man. I think hopefully movies anime studios don't see it as like, hey, this is a cash grab. Let's go and do it. Because I'm thinking like, okay, maybe they'll have more budget and make like a very good film. They'll probably make it more concise, and just more IMAX
Hmm.
experience.
Yeah, I mean,
But
like I said, dude, you never know. You never know what they're
yeah, you
gonna
never
try to
know.
make because it does open the doors for something like that. You know what I mean? So
The only
let's
thing I
see
might
who
be pissed
wants to
off
do it
about.
next.
The
What's
only
that?
thing I'll be pissed off about, which I'm coming at you, John. I'm coming at you because you're all pissed off about like, oh, hey, I'm gonna have to wait this whole time for 3 movies.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
am.
say
I'm still pissed off about that.
Demon Slayer is amazing. Demon Slayer knows how to treat its fans. They have been, I didn't realize, but Demon Slayer's put out like a season and a movie in like 1 or 2 years. Like it is wait time that I can afford. It's a gap that I can wait patiently for.
Okay,
It's
but
not
like you say the movies, but I mean it's still kind of like the 3 episode thing, 3 or 4 episodes of the next season. You know what
what
I
do you
mean?
mean?
Like when you say they come out with a season and a movie, okay, the movie is technically season one is it's the next season's next 3 or 4 episodes.
Oh, okay, so you're saying that they're still gonna put out episodes. So that's more time we gotta wait.
Yeah, well, because I'm saying like no, when I was mad about having to wait 4 years to get the
Yeah.
last movie, that's what I'm not talking about like in between
Oh, okay,
seasons.
I see, I see.
That's just like my
I see.
normal gripe, like, oh man, I gotta fucking wait. Like that's just
Yeah,
like, I hate that kind of waiting. But this
yeah.
was like legitimately, I'm still mad about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm still mad. You're making me wait 6 years or 4 or 5 years to find out what happens. I mean, I already know what happens, but to see what happens at the end of
Mhm.
this all. Like I'm
Yeah.
still mad about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm still mad
I
about it,
I
but
don't know,
I'm
man.
not
The
mad
movie
about what we got.
but yeah, it's just like if anime studios were to take this route, I hope they're a lot more quicker and they're not like, oh yeah, this movie's gonna take like 4 years, so you won't get another season. You won't, but we're doing a movie. It's gonna take like about 4 years. Netflix is shitting the bed because you have to wait like 5 years for a new Stranger Things season,
Shit,
and
right? Like
and
that's a
then
fucking terrible wait, dude. Because a lot of Netflix's bangers ended this year. Their Squid Games ended this year. Stranger Things ended this year. Is Wednesday? Is that ending this year? Is this the final
uh,
season?
I think they're getting another season. I think.
Okay, if they're getting another season, I don't know, but a lot of their seasons are ending this year. And then the
Although,
U, I think that was a pretty big following too.
yeah,
I don't know,
they,
man,
they,
but
they still got Sakamoto days.
I would I would love for Netflix to start picking up more anime because they've been doing that. They've had more anime on their
Yeah,
streaming coming out weekly like Dan. So I don't know. We'll see. Maybe they pick up Demon Slayer movie pretty early. Hopefully they get the rights pretty soon.
maybe.
I'm gonna rewatch the shit out of it, dude. I'm definitely gonna rewatch it.
Yeah, yeah. Um, but going to focus more on Demon Slayer. We had a little tangent. But is there anything else you want to say about Demon Slayer? Anything else that you
No,
enjoyed from
man.
it?
No, I
No.
mean I've pretty much said everything I had about this anime, dude. I loved every single aspect of it.
Yeah,
Everything was a spectacle, and like I said, if you did not see it in IMAX, you did yourself a disservice.
yeah. It was a really spectacular experience. And it's straight up just action. Like even though
Mhm,
there's some moments that it's kind of somber and it does like you might say it drags on a little bit, but there's definitely just some moments that really awe moment. Like I mean,
mhm.
there's one where Tanjiro's father just decapitates that bear, and
Yeah.
like my whole crowd like gasped. They're like, oh, like
Yeah, man. Like
it was
even
just
in those moments that,
mhm,
nothing's going on, there's something cool to watch. Like there's always something to see and to grasp onto in the show. Like even in the slow parts, like even the animation in that looks amazing. Like it's like I said, people complained about how the tempo went and how some scenes dragged, but my God, it's 2.5 hours of just
mhm,
action. Like it's almost
yeah,
nonstop. Like think about that downtime and think about all the time that you're just hyped in your chair. or you're just like glued to your chair watching the screen, like you can't move. Like Jesus, it was really good, really
I'll
really good.
say the animation did not take any breaks either. Like
Nope,
it was just
nope. They went all
every
out for
frame
everything. Every little
every
scene they went all out for.
every frame was high budget.
Yeah,
But yeah, I will say one thing is that Zenitsu didn't get his he didn't get his praise. Like hopefully that's in the second volume, but he one-on-one took on a Upper Moon, and the crows did not talk about his accomplishment. They're like,
yeah.
oh
We'll
hey,
see.
like hey, Shinobu died. Oh hey, Giyu and Tanjiro took down the Upper Moon. Nothing about Zenitsu.
Mhm.
Nothing about it. Bullshit, man. It's book bullshit. But I'll say that 7 form. Oh, dude, that
It's because
was
he did
just.
it for Gramps, bro. He didn't do it for the props.
Did you tear up, John? Be honest. Did you tear up?
I mean, yeah, dude. I mean, it's got good story, you know. Like it
Yeah, yeah,
it, it pulls on you, you know.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
got I mean multiple good stories, you know.
yeah. I think I teared up on what was Gramps' quote? Like,
Your
"You
pride,
are
my
my
pride
heart
and
and
joy.
soul." Yeah, I was like, oh.
Hmm.
I do want to, for some reason I didn't feel as teary eyed during Akaza's backstory. It was sad, but it was Zenitsu and Shinobu dying that kind of that pulled me over the edge, man.
I don't know how Akaza didn't get you, man. I don't know. It's because you've never had nothing before, Levi. It's because you've
No,
never had
no, that
nothing
is
before.
not. No,
That's why, man. Because that man went from having nothing in life to having
because like
everything, and
I
then
I
back to
I
nothing.
I was the death of his master and the girl was just so abrupt. Like I thought that
But that's how fast his life changed. Like, it
yeah,
went.
yeah.
It took
I,
him
I
so
don't
long.
I
It took
don't
him
remember
so
it being
long.
that so abrupt in the manga. Like I don't like
It
I thought
was. It just
yeah,
happens. It just
yeah.
happens
I
like
did not
that.
yeah.
It's a
It was
flip of a coin, but it's just like that rocket and feather effect. Like it takes you so long to get to a spot where you feel like, okay, I'm starting to make a change in my life and things like that. And then how quickly life changes on you. You know what I mean?
the moment that he raised that the other dojo was just crazy, man.
Oh yeah, dude, that was fucking crazy. Killed
Yeah.
60 something people, dismembered them with his bare hands. I was like, damn,
Yeah,
this
it's
dude was a
like
demon before. He was a demon,
yeah,
dude.
I I
It's
I love
crazy.
I love that where Muzan's like, "They said there was a demon here, but I don't remember setting a demon here." And then that moment where he just, like, hits his
Yeah.
own chest and, like, his bones are hanging from his skin.
Hmm.
Oh, he's like his whole body's deteriorating and it's trying to regenerate.
Yeah.
So from this movie, a lot of people are saying, "Do you think Akaza was holding back against Rengoku?" Because that's a lot of
I
people are
don't
saying.
I don't think he was holding back, but he was like not necessarily holding back, but he was trying a different tactic. Like I think he was more concerned with trying to get Rengoku to become a demon.
Yeah.
Like yeah, he
Yeah,
had an ulterior motive, in my opinion. So you can see it as like playing with your food kind of thing.
yeah.
But I think that was his main object, and I think that's why he let himself stay there so long until the sun was about to come up. You know, because he had an ulterior motive. So
Mhm.
I think that's what he wanted more than anything else, rather than just to kill them. Like he eventually just wanted to kill Giyu and yeah, fuck, what's
Yeah,
his name?
people have been
Tanjiro.
downplaying Rengoku, like say, man, Rengoku weak as shit. Like Akaza was just playing with him. I was like, no, no, I don't take that. Rengoku almost got this man to
Yeah.
die in the sun. Like,
Mhm. Almost.
um,
Almost did.
nah. And then you know what? Rengoku was doing this without a mark. Let's
True.
remember that he
True,
did
true,
not
true.
have the mark. So, but yeah, overall, I enjoyed it. John, what would you give it? 1 to 10?
Demon Slayer got a 9.5 for me.
9.5. That's
9.5.
exactly what I'm gonna give it. I think there was just a little bit of pacing issue, just a little bit, just a little bit. I didn't still enjoy the ride, but I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10. It is officially crunchy. Um, like I think this might be one of my top five films of the year.
It
Like
might be for me too. I'm trying to
it's just
go down. I haven't gone down my list of everything I've seen this year, but so far,
yeah,
man, this is one of the best movies I've seen this
yeah,
year. Like
yeah.
it's definitely in the top.
Yeah, all my movies are nerd movies, bro. I'm gonna let you know about that right now. I think all my like top movies of this year are nerd movies that have been licensed. But this one is definitely this one's just so good, dude. This one's so good,
Mhm.
and I really wish I really wish I got that Demon Slayer popcorn bucket and
You know
the
what?
cups.
You know what? I was such a fan of Demon Slayer. I almost bought a cup.
What?
That's
You
how
didn't
much.
get it? Why didn't you not get it? They're like selling for like $1,000 on eBay. You missed your chance.
No, I didn't
How
want
much?
it.
How much was it? Like $20?
Like 25, I think. It was like 25 or 30 bucks. So I
You
was
could have
like,
done that.
I
You
was like,
could have
"Ah,
done it.
stop."
You
No,
could have done it.
I wouldn't. No, man. I'm not a big collector like that.
I would have done it, man.
I know you would have done it.
No, no.
You've
Don't
done
give
it
me
for
that.
less.
Don't give me that.
I'm not gonna flame
Don't
you
give me
right
that.
now, but yeah, I know you would have done it.
I have the I do have the manga, the full manga box set, and I think I told you a story that I was just at work one time, and then like basically I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, there's this guy from Everybody Hates Chris that like he sells stuff that's obviously stolen. So
Mhm.
like this guy would just give me like anime figures like for real cheap and anime merchandise, and he one time came up with this like giant Tanjiro box set of all the volumes and I was like, I don't like it was like right around Christmas time. I was like, I don't need this, man. He's like, come on, bro. It's like 200. Look, you can see $220. I'll give it to you for 100. And I was like, I don't need it. He's like, come on, you can look at it on your bookshelf. It's in my closet right now. And I was like, I'll do it for 70. He's like, 80. I was like, all right. And it wasn't until like I was talking to his girlfriend that he was like, oh yeah, he steals all that shit. He's hiding right now because they're building a case against him. I was like, wow, okay, well, thank you for letting me know that.
Hey man, you ain't gonna go to jail for buying stuff, man. That's what
Yeah,
you did with your money. You didn't know.
yeah, I did not know. I did not know. I thought he was just being nice, giving me stuff. But anyways, yeah, 9.5 out of 10. This was a
Mhm.
very amazing movie. Any final thoughts, John?
Nope, that's it for me.
All right, guys. Let us know how you felt about Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, the movie. Really can't wait for the next volume. Anyways, stay crunchy.
But I'ma be your addiction and you can call me static shock the way I control the friction. I be reading minds and you'll be having visions cause I give you that brain and you come and kiss me. That's a head on collision. Yeah, you feeling that concussion cause we smashed that percussion. No repercussions, yeah I know it's just a lot of loving. Together forever sounds better than treasure. Your treasure sounds better forever together. I'm down for it over and over, keep searching.